What's up? So today, just like the title of the video states, 2022 Toyota Camry XSE V6. You can see it right there behind me, and we just got this one on the lot. It's brand new. I haven't had a chance to take a look at the new Camry V6 up close and personal, and I know you haven't yet because we just got it. So let's do that together, shall we?
Ryan Little.
Yoga. Right off the bat, you can tell this one is the gorgeous Blizzard Pearl or Windchill Pearl white color with the two-tone black roof. It's a very, very sexy unit. It's got the blackout package on it, so you got the blacked out wheels, blacked out mirrors, the blacked out exhaust. It's very gorgeous, very sporty looking, especially for a Camry. You can notice some of those details up close. The black badges, black spoiler, black exhaust. It's awesome. So you're not gonna buy an XSE Camry just because you want a Camry. You're getting an XSE V6 Camry because you want a sporty Camry, right? Right. So let's take a look at the main heart of this beast. The 3.5 liter V6 from Toyota. Same engine that can be found in the Lotus Evora and Exige 400. Also the same engine that Toyota uses in all their other V6 counterparts. It's a very good engine. It's very stout. Makes a little over 300 horsepower, north of 260 foot-pound of torque. It revs very nicely, it's very smooth, it sounds great for being a V6, and it has that Toyota reliability behind it. I am a little bit here in the shade, or the shadow, but that's okay. You can still see what I want to show you. You've got the optional heated and ventilated seats. You got your driving modes right there, Eco, Normal, and Sport. They all change the driving characteristics of the vehicle completely. It's very cool. Right here, you have the optional wireless charging for your phone. You can see it's already turned on. Just place your phone right there, charges wirelessly. Pretty cool stuff. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is standard. You just gotta plug in your phone and it'll pop right up on screen. And you can cycle through all the stuff here, all your safety aids, your driver aids. This is the lane tracing alerts, your pre-collision system, your dynamic range cruise control, your blind spot monitoring system, your rear cross traffic alert, tire pressure, your system status. That shows you another really cool angle of all the driver aids. Let me zoom in there for you. So there's your pre-collision system, your parking assist, your blind spot monitoring, everything. Music. This is going to be for the driving support. So those two lanes you see here will be a solid white color when you're traveling on the road above 32 miles an hour, telling you that it's reading the lane that you're in. If you go and you bound outside of that lane, it's going to blink blue and yellow, and the car will vibrate and beep, and you'll see your wheel turn itself back to the center of the lane. It's pretty trippy stuff. It's very cool. The dynamic range cruise control, there you go, radar cruise active. And if I hit this button right here, so the 3 bars, that's the longest range, that's the medium range, and that's your shortest range. And it's going to automatically maintain the range based on what you've set and the speed that you've set. So if the car in front of you hits the brakes, your car will start braking, and then it'll speed back up to the preset speed. It's pretty cool stuff. If you're on the highway, you combine the lane tracing alert with the steering assist, and it pretty much drives itself almost like a Tesla. Very cool stuff, very cool. Here in the back seat, just to show you guys how I fit back here as a full 6'1" male. So you can see the front seat is pretty much reclined back, pretty far back, almost max. And I'm sitting back here, and as you can see, I'm fairly comfortable. Yes, the back of the seat could go up some, but where it's important, my knees, but my jacket are touching. If I put them together, I can still put my knees together. If I spread them out, I'm actually fairly comfortable. I could chill back here and drive if I'm going out to eat, maybe a short trip to the skate park or to the park, to the movies, wherever it may be. You can definitely fit full-size adults, all four, all the way around, and that's a pretty cool thing. Also, while I'm back here, take a look up. You see you've got that panoramic roof. Gorgeous, gorgeous, very nice, very nice. Now that you know what the new 2022 Camry XSE V6 has, the features, some of the technology, some of the safety aids, let's take a quick drive and see how it feels. So this one is equipped with the 8-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters. So if you do want to get a little saucy, you can do that yourself. Right away, just pulling out, super smooth. Nice torque. Very smooth, very torquey, very quiet too. So again, this is the XSE, so it does not have the optional TRD catback exhaust. I'm gonna get over here. But right away, the steering inputs are very direct. It's very smooth. It's confidence inspiring, dare I say. And right away, actually, the other day, I just drove the new 2022 Ford Maverick. I know, it's a truck. It's a front-wheel drive truck. You can't compare it to a Camry. Actually, I kind of can, because they're both front-wheel drive. They both weigh over 3,500 pounds. The Camry's around 34, 35. And they both make over 250 horsepower. So just on paper, they're kind of similar. And they're both 4 doors. Obviously, this feels way more sporty, way more, it's a car. It's a sport trimmed car, so it's supposed to. But I wanted to really talk more about just the inputs, the power delivery, the comfort level, your ergonomics, you know, how well you can see out of the windows. I forgot to mention, this one is equipped with the optional heads-up display, so it does show you your speed and your lane tracing alert on the heads-up display on the windshield there. So that's pretty cool too. But right away, power delivery. I'm in normal mode. It's very smooth. It's linear. It's got plenty of power, plenty of torque, especially for your average driver. It's more than enough horsepower. Most people, 300 horsepower is plenty. And honestly, on the street, it really is plenty. The inputs though, the steering is very smooth. It's very nice. You have a simple turn signal sound. It's not too alarming, but it's also not too quiet that you forget it's on, because that's also a problem that new cars do face, where their turn signal notifications are just a little too soft, a little too quiet, and you have a hard time remembering it's on, and then you end up driving around with your blinker on. So thank you, Toyota, for not making this one too quiet. So let's see what we got here. You can feel the weight. You really can, but it's a smooth weight. It's not like an overly heavy vehicle. And the light's changing, so I'm going to be adjusting the camera exposure as we go, just so you can see me at all times. Anyway, back to how it drives. Right now, I've got the lane tracing alert on. Let's go ahead and give that a shot. There it is. You guys probably heard the beep. I don't think you can see the wheel steer itself, but I'm sure you heard that beep. That was me testing out the lane tracing alert. And it works well. And you can adjust how strong of a pull you want it to have. You can also turn the beep on and off. So if that gets annoying, you can make it quiet. Or you can just turn the system off completely and not have to worry about it. Hopping on the highway, you set the cruise control with that lane tracing alert. And like I said, the car basically drives itself. I mean, it requires your occasional input just so it knows that you're paying attention and you're available, you're awake, you're not sleeping. But that's all it needs. And it's really cool. You've got your blind spot monitoring system active. It turns yellow when there's a car on your blind spot, and it blinks at you whenever they're too close. So that's really cool too. So there we go. Now I got the lane tracing alert. Wow, dynamic range cruise control, and it harked on the brakes to let that car get over all by itself. And now it's going to be speeding up to get back up to its set range. I'm going to try to safely get a recording of what this looks like so you guys can see it. Safely, I said safely. And one of the cool things I like about this is if you're doing a long distance road trip, so one of the cool things about this is if you're doing a long distance road trip and you get tired or you're driving at night, it will keep you in line. It'll steer you back to the center. And that's a lifesaver. That comes in really handy, especially in foreign areas. If it's like a highway or a road that you don't know, the Roadside Assist reads top 4 road signs, speed limit, do not enter, yield, and stop signs, and it projects them to you on your multi-information display. That comes in really handy in new areas when you're road tripping, when you're traveling. It's a lifesaver. It's great. So we've been cruising on the highway for a little bit. I'm going to turn off cruise control and I'm going to put it in sport mode. There we go. It turns red on screen, says sport. The throttle becomes more snappy, more responsive. The shift points are altered, so it'll hold your gear all the way to red line now. And then of course, if you want to use the optional paddle shifters, you can do that too. It does also make the steering a little bit tighter, make it a little bit more sporty too. So, like I said, it really does change the characteristic of the car itself. It's very nice. Like if you want the baddest, sportiest Camry without waiting or having to pay the extra premium on the TRD, the XSE V6 is the way to go. It really is. Man, it's just so quiet and so smooth. Like, I get it. These new Camrys are awesome. There's no wonder why they're the best selling mid-size sedan in America, and they have been for 50 years because the Camry's amazing. And Toyota has found a way to make it better and better and better every generation. And you'd think that wouldn't be possible, where most manufacturers end up failing or dropping the ball. Not Toyota, not with the Camry. It's been great since the first day it was created, and it's great here we are 50 years later. It's amazing. And now you have all these standard safety features that come on the Camry. Standard pre-collision system, standard lane tracing alert with steering assist, standard dynamic range cruise control, standard reverse camera. It's like a host of standard safety technology that every other manufacturer makes you pay premium dollar for. And Toyota's like, nah, we'll give it to you on the base model for free because we love you guys. That's Toyota. You know what I mean? The handling, the inputs are great. It's agile. It looks good without being too loud. It's just the right amount of aggression in the body lines, just the right amount of sportiness in the style. It's great. So yeah, definitely if you're in the market for a mid-size sedan and you're like, you know, I kind of want something sporty, but I still want to be reliable and get good gas mileage and be sensible, get the Camry XSE V6. You will not be disappointed. In fact, you will be disappointed that you didn't get the Camry XSE V6 if you chose something else. I mean, it's Toyota performance and luxury. It's great. But yeah, we've had this 2022 XSE V6. We just got it on the lot. I had to come out and take a drive. Had to come out and make this video for you guys. I had to explain and showcase what this car is really like. It's so smooth and easy to drive and comfortable and quiet. Great sound system, nice navigation system. It shows you your exits. It shows you next 3 exits ahead of time, so you don't have to guess and cut over 5 lanes of traffic to try to make your exit because you realize your exit was coming up. That's smart. And then again, like I said, with the V6, you get plenty of power, plenty of torque. It's not a slouch, like, at all. It's a nice driving car. This is really cool. It's way more engaging than most of its counterparts. I really like the new Camry. Every time I hop in a new Camry, I'm like, man, I kind of want one of these. Yeah, it's a cool car. It really is. Toyota did a good job. Automatic high beams, ergonomics, heads-up display, 360 view camera, digital mirror with home link. I mean, you name it, this car's got a panoramic roof. Like, there was a time where you could only get these features and these technologies, this kind of leather, in a Lexus or a Mercedes, and now it's here in a Camry from Toyota. That's amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. It's been a lot of fun. I love driving this car, and I would love to help you guys get into your next Camry or something similar. So drop us a like, leave me a comment down below, and big thanks to Toyota and Katie for making this video possible, and we'll see you guys next time. Remember to subscribe, and it's something awesome. Peace.